Shalom, family, and welcome back to Crumbs from the Master's Table. Many of you may be looking for a feast day calendar so that you can plan your time off from work. In this video, I will give you some approximate dates for remaining feasts in this biblical year. If these dates are not lining up with calendars you have already come across out there, please watch the biblical calendar video and When Does a Day Begin video that I posted in March. There have been a lot of questions surrounding these videos, and I'm currently working on a part 2 to cover these topics, so stay tuned. Now, let's get into the feast calendar for this year. March 17th was the new year based on the spring equilux. March 19th was the first day of the month at sunrise. April 1st was the 14th day of the first month, and Passover was at evening. April 2nd through the 8th was the 15th through the 21st day of the first month, and the Feast of Unleavened Bread began on the 2nd at sunrise and ended on the 8th at evening. We also ate unleavened bread in the 14th evening with the Passover. We do not observe the Feast of First Fruits nor the Feast of Weeks, since this feast was contingent upon being in the land, the first harvest, the wave offering of the priests, and other requirements. The Most High never set a date for this feast day. It was strictly based upon these order events. Many have made up their own reckoning of this feast based on the resurrection of Messiah and him being the first fruits, but we never see any examples of this in Scripture, nor did the Most High change his ordained feasts. Now that we've covered the feasts that have passed, let's look at the remaining feasts for the rest of the year. These are approximate dates for the remaining feasts in the biblical year. These dates are subject to the new moon and could possibly be off by one day. If you need to schedule time off, these dates should be pretty close and can be used to schedule vacation time, letting your management know that you may need to change the time by one day if needed. We typically reassess the dates 1 month prior. With that being said, here are the approximate dates for the remaining feasts. Friday, September 11th, would be the first day of the 7th month. This is the Feast of Trumpets, or the Feast of Sounding. This is a holy convocation and Sabbath day. Saturday, September 19th, at evening to the 20th at evening. This would be the 9th and 10th days of the 7th month. This would be the Day of Atonement. The fast begins at evening of the 19th and lasts until the evening of the 20th. The 20th is to be a holy convocation and Sabbath day. Friday, September 25th through Thursday, October 1st. This will be the 15th day through the 21st day of the 7th month, which is the Feast of Tabernacles. The 25th would be a holy convocation and Sabbath. Friday, October 2nd, would be the 8th day after the 7 days of tabernacling. There is to be a holy convocation, and this is a Sabbath. Thursday, December 3rd, would be the 25th day of the 9th month, which starts the 8 days of Hanukkah. This is not a feast that the Most High commands us to keep, but many of us follow in the footsteps of our Messiah and honor this great act of courage and faith to take back the temple. None of these days are a Sabbath outside of the regular weekly Sabbath. When scheduling time off, many may not have enough vacation time to cover the entire week of Sukkot. So remember that you will only need to put in for the Sabbath days. I hope this helps and is a blessing to you. Remember, these are approximate dates and may be off by one day. We will reassess and follow up the month prior. Blessings and shalom.